This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
On 11 December 1962, Alpha Flight of the 10th Strategic Missile Squadron, 10 SMS, 341st Strategic Missile Wing, 341 SMW, Malmstrom Air Force Base, AFB, Montana, was declared combat ready and took its place in the nation's nuclear deterrent force inventory. Construction had begun just 22 months earlier on 16 March 1961, with the start of the excavation for the Alpha Flight Launch Control Center, LCC. On 25 February 1958, the Minuteman program had been briefed to Secretary of Defense Neil McElroy by Colonel Edward N. Hall, USAF. The seemingly impossible task of bringing this new system, with its advanced solid propellant capability of nearly instant response, into operational status in under 5 years, was a tribute to the coordinated efforts of Space Technology Laboratories, STL, Boeing, and its associate contractors, Aerojet, Thiokol, Hercules Powder Company, North American Aviation's Autonetics Division, and Fuller Webb, the prime contractor for the construction of the 341 SMW facilities. Conceived by Hall as the ultimate intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, weapon system, Minuteman represented a dramatic change in deployment strategy. As originally imagined by Hall, there was little need for any maintenance presence, as missiles needing repair would be removed, replaced, and returned to a depot for repair. The result was the radical decision for the deployment of Minuteman in unmanned launch facilities, LFs. This was in sharp contrast to the significantly more complicated manned silo launch control complexes for the liquid-fueled Atlas D, E, and F and Titan 1 and 2. The genius of Hall's concept is exemplified by the fact that the Minuteman program has been a major part of the nation's nuclear deterrent for over half a century. There have been numerous upgrades to the LCCs and LFs, along with significant improvements to the missile and payload through the deployment of 4 variations: Minuteman 1A, LGM-30A, 1B, LGM-30B, 2, LGM-30F, and 3, LGM-30G. Originally deployed as part of the strategy of massive retaliation, the Minuteman command and control systems were flexible enough to be adapted to the strategies of counter-force, mutually assured destruction, and sufficiency. What was the breakthrough that enabled solid propellant to be powerful enough for use in ICBMs? How was a lightweight inertial guidance system achieved? What were the advances in reentry vehicle technology that facilitated a relatively small warhead on Minuteman when compared to the liquid-fueled missile warheads? What modifications were made that allowed Minuteman to remain current among all the changes in technology and the treaties governing strategic nuclear weapons? The answers to these questions and more can be found in this history, with one caveat. Since 400 Minuteman IIIs are still deployed, classification issues have exempted many details on Minuteman III from consideration. Additionally, with 57 years of deployment history, some selection of events and programs was necessary. This being said, there is still a rich history revealed, as well as one yet to be told.